Hey everybody, John Van Dyke here for New Jersey Exposed. Today is Sunday, March 28, 2021. Time is 12:52 p.m. Yes, Jersey time. All right, we got another one of those well-trained professionals out risking our lives as he protects and serves the neighborhood. It's a Blue Zero Hero story. This time it's one of our top of the food chain officers here in New Jersey. It's about a New Jersey State Police trooper by the name of Michael Patterson, 29 of Bayonne. Seems he was thinking with the little head again, not the big head. And what do I tell you people, especially men out there, you know, when you figure the little head into the equation, probably not going to have a good outcome for you. Okay, this one's reported in NJ.com. It was updated March 26th. Here it is. Read the caption. Let's find out what he was doing while he was on the clock, getting paid by the taxpayers. State grand jury indicted a New Jersey state trooper who was accused last year of stalking a woman he had pulled over on the New Jersey Turnpike, officials said Thursday. Wow. An officer stalking a woman? This cannot be so. I've never heard of such a story of an officer stalking a woman. This must be an isolated incident, right, folks? Michael Patterson, 29 of Bayonne, was charged with official misconduct, stalking, and tampering with public records, according to a statement from the New Jersey Attorney General's office. Patterson was initially charged in June, that's of last year, with stalking and tampering with public records, as well as deprivation of civil rights. The New Jersey State Police maintain a high standard of conduct for their state trooper, stands with the vast majority uphold faithful and honorable guardians of the public. Except they don't turn their own in, so I don't know if I believe all of that. New Jersey Attorney General Gerber Escrivol said in a statement, Trooper Patterson allegedly violated those standards and the law, using his authority not to act as a guardian, but to act as a pimp. To put a female motorist in fear. This indictment reflects our resolve to hold officers accountable if they betrayed a public trust with this type of conduct. Oh, please. More propaganda. More propaganda. An investigation by State Office of Public Integrity and Accountability alleged that on January 28, 2020, Patterson stopped a woman on the turnpike around 9:30 p.m. and let her go with a warning, the office said. However, he then stopped her again a few minutes later after she exited the highway at exit 11, authorities said. Patterson allegedly stopped the woman the second time to make advances towards her and well, let me just interrupt here real quick. Here's what's going on. So he stopped this woman the first time for whatever that she was doing, and he's so stupid that, the little brain just kicked in. The little head, the little one kicked in. And she's putting the charm on. She's working him to get out of this ticket. Ladies know what I'm talking about, right, ladies? You put the charm on and you try to take advantage of that officer. Especially if you're pretty, he's gonna, little brain's gonna take over. And she worked him, and she got out of it. But this dopey here, he thinks that, oh, she must like me. She was smiling at me. Maybe she was giggling. I don't know. Whatever she was doing, but whatever it is sparked his interest, and I guess he got a little aroused over the situation. All right, let me continue. Patterson allegedly stopped the woman a second time to make advances towards her and disable the digital in-vehicle recorder in his cruiser to prevent his actions from being recorded, authorities said. He didn't follow the woman home. Oh my God, he didn't even stop there. He stopped her, and then he followed her. Well, he stopped it twice. He didn't follow the woman home. Let me go back and read that again. All right, so he stopped it a second time. I guess she got out of that deal. And then he followed the woman home in his patrol car, which means he was on company time, aka taxpayers' dime. and followed her home in a patrol car and put the woman in fear by doing so. The officer said, well, I'd be in fear too, and I'm a guy, all right? This woman was smart. She tried to get out of it. She should have called 911 and said, I got an officer stalking me. The New Jersey State Police, here we go, here's some more propaganda. New Jersey State Police holds its troopers to the highest level of professional standards of any law enforcement agency in the country through a robust system of checks and balances that is designed to not only hold its members accountable, but to serve as a tool to provide training and counseling through early intervention. Well, that's the key. So you're a cop and you're a trooper and you screw up, you just cry, play the old, oh, I'm a victim, the pressures of the job, and they're going to send you to some training and counseling through early intervention. So that when you go to court, you can get some charges dropped and get a nicer deal. That's what he's saying. Wink, wink. Counsel to Early Intervention, Colonel Patrick J. Callahan, Superintendent of the New Jersey State Police, said in a statement, the alleged conduct revealed in this investigation stands in stark contrast to the core values of the New Jersey State Police and is a betrayal to the public and to the entire law enforcement community. Patterson's attorney could not immediately be reached for comment Thursday afternoon. Well, one of the things that this cop did that was stupid, and they always get caught. We know we're not hiring the brightest these days for some reason. I don't know, they go to college, I don't know what this college is teaching, but they're not too bright. He turned off the video camera so as to not record the audio and the video of him stopping her and talking to her. But there's one little thing left in the car that's not turned off. It's called the GPS. And that GPS records his tracking, where he goes. So if he says, now look, I'm here, I no go to that woman's house, they go back and they look at the GPS program and it shows where it's tracking. It shows him going to where she lives. So now he's lying. That's official misconduct. Plus he was doing this when he wasn't supposed to be doing it. All right, I'm going to bring up another page. That is the Attorney General's thing. So give me a second here and I'll come right back. This is the actual news. The news release from the Attorney General's office, Gerber S. Greenwald, and this is what he's actually charged with. And he's charged with official misconduct, that's a 2nd degree, stalking, that's a 4th degree, tampering with public records. So let's just go down real quick what the official misconduct is. The official misconduct is him pulling her over and doing an unwarranted stop and doing what he's not supposed to be doing while he's on the clock. And he probably got caught lying too, because as I said, the GPS will certainly keep a record of where his car has been, what he's doing. The stalking, well, there you go. He stopped it a 2nd time, and that wasn't enough, so he followed her to her house. So that following her to the house was the stalking. And tampering with public records, 4th degree, well, that's him turning the dash cam off or his body cam off so as to not record what he's doing. He's trying to conceal his actions. Again, that's official misconduct right there. So he was acting shady. Now, they come down here and they explain, if I can find it here. Okay, here we go. So they explain what the charges are and what is going to happen. Give me a second. All right. 2nd degree official misconduct carries a sentence of 5 to 10 years in state prison, including a mandatory minimum term of 5 years parole ineligibility and a fine of up to $150,000. 4th degree charges carry a sentence of up to 18 months in prison and a fine of up to $10,000. The 4th degree charge of tampering with public records carries a mandatory minimum term of 1 year of parole. Of 1 year of parole ineligibility. The charge is merely accusations, blah, blah, blah. Deputy Attorneys General Adam Gerken and Jonathan Gilmore are prosecuting the case for the OPIA Corruption Bureau under the supervision of Bureau Chief Peter Lee and OPI Deputy Director Anthony Piccione, Piccione, P-I-C-I-O-N-E. Attorney General G. Grohl thanked the New Jersey State Police for la. Okay, let me just get back to my page and I'll show you his picture. There he is. There he is. What a fine, upstanding. Look at that young man. Don't you, boy, you get pulled over. Don't you feel safe knowing he's there? He's pulling you over. Yeah. I wonder if he's one of those white supremacists, MAGA country people. Well, there's no secret what's going on here, people. He was thinking with the little head. The little head, as I said before in the past, when you figure the little head into the equation, guys, you're going to have a bad outcome. So don't figure it into the equation. Just let it happen. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. But if you figure that little thing into it, you're going to have a problem here. Now, getting to the next subject as to what's going to happen, nothing's going to happen to him. I want to tell you what's going to happen. The official misconduct charge will get dropped. It'll get, the stalking will get dropped. One of those 2/4 degrees is going to stick. He's going to have to give them something. He's going to plead guilty, and he's going to take a plea deal. And what it's going to be is, it's either going to be the tampering of public records because he turned the camera off, or it's going to be the stalking, or maybe it's both. But the one that's going to send him to prison for a while, they're going to plead that down. He's going to go get his counseling and the help. You know, the stress of the job is just too much for us, isn't it, folks? Those poor little victims with the guns. They're all tough guys until they get caught doing something. All of a sudden, they're poor little victims, aren't they? Disgusting. So, anyway, where are you bootleggers at? I'd like to hear your explanation of it. Yeah. I'm sure they have plenty of excuses for this officer. So anyway, you have New Jersey State Trooper Michael Patterson got caught figuring the little head into the equation. He pulled a woman over. She sweet-talked him. She got out of the ticket. She went down the road. He had this great idea that maybe she likes him because she sweet-talked him. Pulls it back over. I don't know what happened there. And then maybe she set him up. And he followed her back to the house, and
Don't you dare touch me!
I got a feeling she probably called the police and said, "There's this psychopath trooper following me, won't leave me alone." I got a feeling that's how he got in trouble. Maybe someone out there knows, could let us all know. All right, folks, I will put the links in the description. You can go read the State Attorney General's posting, news release. You can go look at the NJ.com release and read it for yourself. Let me know what you think about this. Blue Zero Hero, New Jersey State Trooper Michael Patterson, another well-trained professional out risking your life, my life, as he protects and serves the community and his private parts. Till next time, people.